Oh, it's time for another special guest now, and on my Zoom call now, we have Ellise, all the way from the US of A. Welcome to this program.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's wonderful to have you on. Yes, and I just want to ask, what part of the US are you from, and what's the weather like there at the moment?
So I'm from the Bay Area, San Francisco, but I currently live in LA and I've lived here for a few years.
Oh, great! And I know, during this interview, it's pre-recorded, but what's the weather like there? It's nice and early where you are now, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's been extremely hot here, like over 100
Yeah.
degrees every day.
Oh, very fine then, very fine weather. And here to talk about your new single as well. And it's called "Feeling Something Bad." Could it be about when you have a premonition about something or an omen, something bad's about to happen?
Honestly, yes, in a way. I wrote it about having a crush on someone who was very much not good for me. And I knew that it wouldn't be good. But, when you have feelings for someone, you don't really care about the red flags and all of that. You just, want to be with them. So it's kind of like that premonition gut feeling of like, this is going to go terribly, but I feel it anyway, which is why it's like feeling something bad because it's going to be bad.
I'm with you. I'm with you. And it does mention obsessions as well in the song, in the track.
Yes.
And growing up, were you always surrounded by music? Was it always kind of like in your bloodstream?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, growing up, my dad was really obsessed with rock. My mom is from Iraq, so she was listening to a lot of Arabic music. So I just had a lot of like different influences growing up. And then I'd say when I was in like middle school is when I really found my own music taste and like started getting into artists that I enjoyed. And from then on, I have just been obsessed with music. I can't go more than an hour without hearing music.
That's wonderful, and you have your own individuality. I really like your style.
Thank
Your wardrobe and your fashion as well. It's good to stand out from the crowd, as they say.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I love fashion and makeup and all of these things. So I've definitely like implemented that into my artistry a lot because it's really important to me.
And also the music video as well. That's edging 1 million hits on YouTube and other kind of video social media outlets. Well done on that. Did you have input on the kind of directorship on the music video, like your own say?
Yeah, so me and the director kind of created this concept where we wanted it to feel very dark and kind of ominous and a little bit like spooky because even though the song is pretty innocent in context, it's kind of painted in a way where it's a little bit evil and a little bit sinister. So we wanted the video to kind of reflect that bad, like sinister feeling. So we kind of just conceptualized the theme of it and we wanted it to feel like dirty and grungy and all of those things.
Were there inspirations of a bit of gothic in there as well in the music video? With the
Oh,
dark
definitely.
side, yeah. Ah,
Oh
cool.
yeah.
And on your new album, it's an 11-track album. Other tracks include "Over Breakfast" as well. That's a
Yeah,
good song as well. Is there
thank you.
is there a hidden meaning in that song? I know it's a gentler number.
um Over Breakfast is kind of, I guess I would say, my definitely my saddest song, my most like raw and honest song. And I usually like to kind of hide the meanings of my songs behind sort of like metaphorical things, but with Over Breakfast it really just is about, it was a personal story about me, and I was in a relationship with this guy and I kind of knew things were about to come to an end. I knew he was about to end it with me and I could sense that, but I wanted to like cling on to it for as long as I could. So it's like, tell me over breakfast, like just save it for breakfast, like give me a few more hours or one more day before this like thing comes to an end. So
Sure,
yeah.
sure. And with music as well, songs can have a different meaning to kind of each listener, can't they? They relate to each song in their own way.
Yeah, very true. It's like you can kind of take it how you will, but it is definitely just a sad breakup song. I wrote it in my bed like in tears after I was broken up with. So yeah, it was a very like raw emotion that I just had to get out.
It's nice to have a ballad as well on an album as well. Kind of different kind of styles of music on your EP album.
Mhm.
And on your album, how would you describe the album in 3 words, putting it together?
In 3 words, I would say the album is emotional, honest, and I guess I would say, oh my gosh, sorry, I'm terrible at thinking off the top of my head. Emotional, honest, and also at the same time light.
Ah,
Because when I made the album, it was able to help me heal a lot from some of the things I was going through. And so, yeah, I would say those are the three
yeah.
words.
Thank you so much for answering that question. That's perhaps one of the hardest questions I ask my interviewees actually. So well done on that one. And finally,
Thanks.
anything you might just like to say to your European audiences over here?
I would just like to say if you've been listening to the album, thank you so, so much. It means the world to me. The album is a huge piece of my heart. So that really just means the most to me. And if you would like to listen to it, I would recommend streaming Feeling Something Bad because that's my favorite one.
That's mega. And we're about to get your track now. Feeling something bad right now on the airwaves. Would you like to introduce it on the show?
Yes, of course. What's up? My name is Ellise, and you are about to hear my brand new song, Feeling Something Bad.
Thank you. Nice to meet you, Elise, and very best for the future. And speak to you soon. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye. Have a great
Bye. And
day.
yourself.